All right, so this week in Pax Day, we got some player-made content being posted about on the official Discord, as well as a potential teaser for when we can expect the next update to come out for Pax Day. We're going to talk about all of that and a little bit more. So hello and welcome back, all of you incredibly professional consumers of Pax Day and Pax Day related content out there. I'm Altari, the professional gamer, and this is another episode of the Pax Friday Review, the show where we talk about all the fun, interesting, new, and exciting information that has dropped for Pax Day over the last week. Like I said in the intro, we got two things, kind of slim pickings in terms of news this week on Pax Day. But first and foremost, a bunch of players banded together and used either AI tools or literally their voices and talent and put together a compilation of the Redeemer's song and posted. And Mainframe reposted it today for all of us to hear. I have linked that down below. If you're a fan of player-made content, this is a great place to go to. And I thought it was really cool that Mainframe put it all together. And honestly, the talent in some of our community members is significantly more than I think I would ever have the capacity to do in my life. And it was really, really awesome to see some of the interpretations of the lyrics that Mainframe had posted. For those of you who are wondering, a couple of weeks ago, Mainframe posted a set of lyrics and asked players to kind of take their own creative liberties and come up with something. We have things ranging from like ballads and more actually melodic ensembles, all the way to more just heavy metal rock. And some of those are actually members of this community too. So definitely go support all of those content creators. Give it a listen. The playlist is linked down below. Now, in terms of the other part that I talked about, we did have a community mod going into the official Discord earlier this week, and they mentioned the potentiality of when the next update is coming for Pax Day. And specifically what they said is that it'll definitely be out before kids go back to school. Well, if you are in one of the Nordic regions, that could be as early as mid-August. And if you're in the United States, that could be as late September for some. So we do now have a range of when we can expect the next update. You can definitely bet on the fact that if there's any new news to be shared about that update when it comes out, it will be on this channel. Now, just to state what we know is coming in the next update, other than the roadmap that detailed things like mounts and potentially farmables, potentially additional dungeons, new enemies, stuff like that. We also know that Lioness 2.0 is coming. I know I have to say this, and it's unfortunate that I have to say this, but for those of you who don't know, there is a PvP zone that exists in Pax Day right now. I have to say that because not many people end up going there because there's not much to do. And that's why Lioness 2.0 is happening. It is basically an update to bring new content, new reasons to go to Lioness, which is going to help things with stimulating the economy because more and more people are going to need more weapons and things to fuel the fires of war. And it's also going to add a lot of player created content as well. This will most likely potentially include the knighthoods and soldiering system as well, which will probably have some kind of social status that's being given out to players as they continue to grow in the ranks of knighthoods and fight and vie for power and otherwise. But that's really all that we had for news and information this week in Pax Day. It sounds like, again, our range for the next update is going to be either around mid-August, so a month away, up to maybe mid-September, which would be about 2 months away. And that does fit us in the current pathway of release schedule of like a 3 to 4 month period of time. And that would be right exactly when because verse 3 released just shy of a month ago. So yeah, we'd be about 3-4 months in to this update, into this verse by the time that comes around. Now, what would be interesting is whether or not this is going to be a new verse, so verse 4, or if it's going to be verse 3 part 2, for example. One thing that we do know is that will most likely not be a wipe. The last wipe to happen was, or should be, verse 3. So everything that's there now should be sticking around until the final wipe that's going to happen when the game releases. But we will obviously learn more as the developers share more in the days, weeks, and months to come. But you can bet that you'll get all of those updates here. So if you did like this video, again, short update, sorry, but that's all that there's for this week in terms of Pax Dei news. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe so you can get notified whenever we come out with new Pax Dei or Pax Dei related content, and share with any of your friends who are looking to stay up to date. Short video, sometimes that is a good thing. Mainframe is still on vacation right now, so makes sense that the community updates are a little sparse. I would imagine it's going to start picking up towards around the end of July, start of August. And yeah, I'm looking forward to learning what is going to be coming in this next update, this major update. And I hope you all are too. So until the next video, I'm Altai the Professional Gamer.